Right, exactly.
And I'm there. I represent beer and beautiful women. I'm flanked with two beautiful, the brew girls.
There you go.
You can your self-esteem goes up after a few weeks.
Absolutely. I would imagine that it might. Yeah. I've never experienced that, but I'll take your word for it.
So after a couple of years of that, they moved me up, and last year I became Lord Mayor.
Nice. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Nice. All right.
Now we're good. Is that right?
It was a Gura.
Yeah.
It was a Gura. Now it's in the Santa Fe Dam Recreation Area.
See, I know somewhat of what it's taking.
A Gura was in the 70s and 80s. Long story about a Gura. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the intro and then bring you into the conversation. And where is page 2? There's page 2. Yeah. All right.
We modified the intro, right? We expanded the intro a bit. We gave you that
this one here? Cable assemblies?
Yes, that's what we said.
Yeah. You changed that, and I put it in, adopted it, etc.
Okay.
So when I get to the end of this intro, I'm going to bring in, as intros often do. It goes, Tim Grant, President and CEO of Actronix Incorporated, and his company are deeply involved in this very complicated and exacting business. He joins us now in the studio. Welcome to Sky Radio.
Thank you, Dennis. Good to be with you.
Perfect. Don't say good morning or good afternoon.
Right.
Away from time of day. Anything else will be fine.
Okay.
He's going to be fine. We're all ready.
This is not my first rodeo.
I didn't think so, somehow. Okay, you ready?
That's a great picture.
Oh,
there you are as Lord Mayor.
No, that's Master of the Rebels.
Oh.
That's my other part.
That's
Lord
colorful.
Mayor, the Lord Mayor.
That's colorful dress.
Long story.
Okay.
I'll tell you about that.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. There's my timer.
Was that just like a test to see if I said good morning or good afternoon?
No, actually not, but how about that?
Okay.
All right, here you go. Let's do it. Right? Ready? Cable assemblies and wiring harnesses are at the very heart of electronic devices in medical, military, and industrial products. Quality and engineering are essential components of these devices because failure here can truly be a life or death situation. That critical environment is home for my next guest. Tim Grant, President and CEO of Actronix Incorporated, and his company are deeply involved in this very complicated and exacting business, and he joins us now here in the Sky Radio studios. Tim, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Dennis. Good to be with you.
Well, what does Actronix do, and for whom?
We are a manufacturer of engineered cable and wire harness assemblies, primarily serving the medical device manufacturing market, and by that I mean CAT scan, tomography, MRI, nuclear medicine, X-ray, blood chemistry systems. We also service the military market, and our products make their way into all 5 branches of the Department of Defense. And we also have a component of our business that is industrial, and by that I mean primarily non-medical, non-military, and those products may find their way into off-road devices, construction vehicles, commercial GPS systems, solar, wind turbine power distribution, and the like.
Now, how does Actronix compete?
Well, we have several plants in the United States, and interestingly enough, one of those plants happens to reside inside the walls of a U.S. prison. In conjunction with the Arkansas Department of Corrections, 3 years ago, we opened a plant inside the walls. It employs U.S. inmates, and it allows us on a blended basis to have marginal incremental capacity that is cheaper than the capacity that we have elsewhere in the U.S. How does this work for our customers? Primarily because with the capacity that we have, we don't pay payroll burden to the inmates, so we don't have medical and vacation and the like. We also did not build the building, and that translates into additional lower cost capacity for our customers. In addition, we've also entered into, in this last year, something that's fairly innovative in our market, which is something we're calling UCAN, Universal Cable Assembly Network. It is an alliance of companies like Actronix that now gives my customer base access to manufacturing capacity in Eastern Europe, Western Europe, and Asia, in addition to the U.S.
Is that your only competitive advantage? You probably have plenty.
We do. In addition to that, we also run SAP, and we provide our customers global logistics services, and we're able to manage a global supply chain, and also for our customers that want to design in one part of the world but access the commercial opportunities in another, we can provide that service.
Well, it sounds like you've got some high technology and some very unique approaches to, let me do that again because I fluffed that up really, really good. Here we go. Well, it sounds you're bringing a unique approach as well as some very high technology to this business.
That is correct. I think our largest advantage is the technical and engineering resources that we have at Actronix. We have PhEEs, MSEEs, BSEEs, and skilled operators. Most of our employees have an average tenure of 16 years with the company. We have process patents in our own right, And primarily, our primary advantage is to get involved with our customers at the earliest part of their design. Many of our customers ask us, after a design is complete, to attempt to optimize, which translated means take cost out of the product. It's much easier to do that at the design stage. And specifically what I mean by that is we're able to assist them in design for manufacturability. We're also able to assist them so that they don't needlessly overspec component parts for those cable assemblies that offer additional cost but no greater functionality, and in fact more functionality than they might need in a particular application. Our ability to do both of those things is clearly an advantage. We're also very focused on working capital management. Our inventory turns are in excess of 10 turns per year, and 45% of our inventory is on consignment. We also, I think, do something fairly unique. We offer a quarterly company-wide incentive to our employees. And Dennis, what I mean by that is from everyone from our receptionist to the folks in shipping and receiving, they are eligible on the entire company for an incentive that is based exclusively on efficiency, on reducing scrap, reducing rework, and any other attribute that drives cost. So at the end of the day, what we like to think is, as quality is not a differentiator. In my market, that's absolutely a requirement. But at the end of the day, greater efficiency and a global reach and very aggressive working capital management ultimately means better service and lower costs for my customers.
Well, Tim, thank you so much for joining us on the flight today.
Thank you.
Tim Grant is President and CEO of Actronix Incorporated. He visited us in our Sky Radio studios. Actronix is on the web, and for more information, you can visit at www.actronix.com. Actronix with an X. Okay. How'd that sound? Okay, I like it too. I think you did really well. I prefer a first take. And that's because second take energy drops.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I know you already. Yeah, the other shot you saw me in the black outfit, there's me. Yeah, that's me as Mayor Pro Tempore Thaddeus Wood. It's my buddy, the Earl of Southampton. Then I became, and I was that for 2 years while there was sort of an election going on.
That woman was nervous.
She would have been, and that particular
that woman was
my
attractive.
daughter. That's my little.
Very
There's Southampton, as he should.
She's afraid of him.
Yeah, I would be. That's our previous Lord Mayor.
Well, can I just participate in the next interview?
Yeah, wow.
I mean, cable assemblies is nice, but this is a lot more fun.
I like the idea. That's fine. You want to? We're going to be doing one fairly shortly on women's arousal. Wow. Yeah.
Woohoo!
I'm not sure what show that was called. Wow. I'm not sure at all.
See if the airline actually runs that.
Indeed. Yeah. Anyway, so if you're going to make it a fair next year, let me know. I'm serious. You're going to make it a fair next spring, let me know.
Okay. I'd love, my kids are about the age that I'd like to start showing them.
By all means. Like I said, well, you've got contact information for me. Get in touch with me. I'll see what I can do about that.
Thank you.
That'd be useful.
Does it sound okay?
Oh, yeah, you sounded great.